morning. Happy Sunday. How do you fight your battles? That's the question today. How do you fight your battles? This is my song in the morning. We're going to talk about Vikings in just a minute. Can you hear it? Let me turn it up. Happy Sunday, Beth. Happy Sunday, Debbie. This is how I fight my battles. Come on. Come on, if you like this song, if you know this song, feel free to sing it wherever you're at. If you don't know, surrounded. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Come on. If you like any worship music, this is one to put in your list. This is how I fight my battles. Come on. Hey, I'm going to play more of that. I'm going to play it in the background because it's going to inspire me. Michael W. Smith. I think a few other groups. I can't remember if he's the one that actually was the original. You know how other worship singers sing songs. Michael W. Smith, by the way, is an awesome worship singer. This is called Surrounded. Listen real quick. I'm surrounded. That's all the lyrics are. This is how I fight my battles. Listen, if it's been a battle for you, take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. And it's interesting, I was thinking of battles and I was thinking of Vikings, and I don't know, I'm late to the shows, right? Vikings is a show on TV. On Netflix, I believe, or Prime. I can't remember what it's on. Because we don't have like regular TV, we have Netflix and Prime. Oh wait, hold on, this is a good part. If you're coming on, say good morning. Good morning. We're going to talk about fighting your battles like Vikings. Like Vikings. We're going to talk about it in just a minute. What we're going to listen to is turn it up real quick. This is a good part. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Now, if you've watched the show Vikings, let's get into it. Good morning here. Good morning. Welcome to the Sunday edition of the Daily Dose. And I don't know if you're getting any downtime. I hope you are. I hope, you're not struggling too much. If you're fighting a battle, I think we've all can say 2020 has been a year of battles, right? Maybe fighting internal battles, maybe external battles, maybe, political battles, maybe health battles, everything and anything. And it was making me think of it, and it's kind of funny because some of us had a little bit more time. I didn't. I was really busy. So we don't have time to watch TV. But we want to kind of like turn off and like just kind of decompress. So anyway, I found myself watching the show Vikings. And if you've watched it, now my wife won't watch it with me, said it's too violent. But I was thinking about a section, and it made me think of an episode that I just watched. And I'm only in like season 3 right now. I don't even know how many seasons there are, but I love it. I'm into it, and it's awesome. Talk about like worship, man. Even though they worship their gods, if you want to think and want to understand worship, how people like used to worship the Vikings, maybe that's a topic for another conversation. Right now, how to fight your battles is when you're surrounded, you feel like you're maybe losing the battles, really, I'm surrounded by you. And I remember a battle scene in Vikings where, first off, if you've watched it, then like they're fighting. Like now there's all kinds of, people that cross each other and, people that lie and cheat and steal and all the kill. I mean, it's all about killing, right? They're killing. Vikings are pillaging and killing, and unfortunately, they go and kill Christians and all that kind of stuff. That's not the point what I'm trying to get here. The point is that they are fighting their battles not alone. How do you fight your battles, right? Like you can fight like a Viking. And here's what I mean by that. Vikings stick together. They weren't fighting their own battles. Now, they all had their own demons and their own battles. But in general, if you think of like a battle, you go to war. Like you think of military, and they go together. They don't go by themselves, unless maybe they're a sniper. But you go by and you fight your battles not by yourself. So I want to know what kind of battle you're in. You don't have to post it, just to think about it. If you want to share it with me privately, that's cool. But if you've been fighting the battle, like maybe the weekends are your battles. It's Sunday and you realize, dang, I just fell off track. of my diet. I didn't exercise. I had extra time. So what did I do? I watched the news and I got all stressed out. Does that sound familiar? I don't have the things I need to get done. I didn't even spend extra time with my family. And now here we are on Sunday. And I want to share with you the value of fighting your battles like a Viking. Fight your battles like a Viking. In other words, surround yourself with other brothers and sisters. If you're a woman or man of faith, surround yourself with people like-minded who have similar values, who want to help you, who are there for you. And I can tell you that it's nice to go through I want to get back that song because it's so good and my car just turned off. All right, we got the Waymaker next. That's another good song. Let's see if it comes up. But I wanted to just make sure, let me make sure this comes back up here because it's such a good song. Is when you go through struggles, you go through battles, right? You want to fight those battles. It's a lot harder to fight by yourself. I can tell you, this year, a lot of people fought they had to be isolated, right? But then you isolated yourself completely from the world, maybe from relationships, maybe from people. And you're like, no, people told us we couldn't. I'm not even talking about face to face. I'm even just saying here. Right? And the reality is battles are coming. In his scripture, it says it's not when we have troubles of many kind, it's not if we have troubles of many kind, it's when we have troubles. There will be troubles of many kinds. This is only one battle maybe you're fighting right now, or maybe many battles right now. But you got to think of this. Even when you feel you don't have a group of people, you do have God. God's right there. He's not going anywhere. He knows what's happening tomorrow. That's what this song is. Let's hear it one more time. Listen to the lyrics.
It may look like I'm surrounded, but
I'm surrounded by you.
It may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you.
Listen, it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. Now, maybe you don't have a strong faith, but you could be around other people that have a strong faith. Even if you're not just too sure on this whole like God thing, Jesus thing, prayer thing, church thing, all that stuff. That's okay. I was like that in fact, I still have questions. But I know when I'm fighting my battles, I know when I have the battles, the inner thoughts that are trying to take me out, when the enemy is trying to beat me down, I know I have people to surround myself with. Why? Because I'm reaching for them. Now, maybe your battle is with your personal health. Maybe you're stuck in a rut. Maybe you're overweight. You have no idea how to get started. Maybe you've been so disappointed in yourself because every year about this time you say, I'm going to get it together. This is going to be my year. I'm going to get it together in 2020. Last year, you said, I'm going to get it together in 2019. The year before that, I'm going to get it together in 2018. And guess what? You're fighting your battles by yourself. You're not surrounding yourself with people like the Vikings. When they went in, they actually even called upon other people to help fight their battles. Now, mind you, it was for pillaging and killing and taking over property and taking over riches and jewels and things like that. But I'll tell you what, they fought a good fight, and they fought a much better fight. And I remember the scene when they were up on the hill and they were fighting like the odds were stacked against them. And then they looked over the hill, and then there was like hundreds of other fighters from, I forget where the area was, and they were like way outmatched, and they were like just looking. Ragnar was just looking, like Lothbrok, whatever his name is. They were just looking. They're like, and then all of a sudden, over the top of the hills, his band of brothers, his posse, if you will, right, like his Viking posse, he called upon another nation, another area where people, and they started just taking them out, and they were surrounded. They were able to fight the battle, and guess what? They won that particular battle because they were surrounded by other people. And I want to encourage you now. Maybe you woke up on Sunday and you feel like completely alone. Maybe you have friends and family members, but you still feel completely alone. You feel like you're losing the battle. I want to encourage you, right? Two things. God is right there. He's there. All it takes is saying, God, please just be with me for this. Help surround me, God. If that's still a struggle, get around other people, have that strong faith. You see, I built my program for health and wellness, but also I realized that God is surrounding me and surrounding my team, my inner circle, if you will, to fight the battles. Like, it is legit. There are battles that need to be fought. Relationships with food, relationships with your body. Our body's getting older, our body's getting sicker, and time is running out. So I want to just share with you, if you're not fighting your battles, guess what? Your battles are going to fight you, and they're going to win. So I want to encourage you on this Sunday, 2 things. If you feel, listen, it may look like I'm surrounded, but I'm surrounded by you. And I'll tell you what, this year for me, although there was lots of ups and downs and struggles and challenges, I know 2 things: that I was surrounded by the God who loves me and cares for me and values me so much. So much, if you only knew, right? And if you do know, then you know he values you so much. But there's also something to be said about fighting battles not by yourself. That's the message I want to get across to you this morning, is that you don't have to fight your battles by yourself. You don't have to lose. You don't have to feel like the struggle is only taken upon your own efforts. You realize there's people that are out there, other brothers and sisters in Christ, other coaches out there. There's other people around who want to help you, who want to battle with you, like the Vikings. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to choose to battle. I'm going to choose to battle and fight my fights. The ones that I know are there. They're going to be there. But at the end of the day, it's much better to fight your battles with a team, like with a team of people, with a God who loves you. Fight your battles. They're going to be there. Again, the battles are coming. The fight is coming. It's either you choose to fight your own fight by yourself. Good luck. It's a lot harder than to have a bunch of Vikings. Hey, listen, I don't know there's a word at the end of the year I'm going to come up with. And I'm going to do a training for my inner circle about this one word. What one word is going to resonate with you for the year? Just one word that's going to take you through 2021. Do you think it's going to be losing? Do you think it's going to be the word failure? Do you think it's going to be the word disappointment? Do you think it's going to be the word frustration? Do you think it's going to be the word I lost? Do you think it's going to be the word give up? Do you think it's going to be the word mediocre? No. So listen, it's Sunday, week before Christmas. There may be some battles coming up this next week. Choose your battles wisely and choose to go through them not by yourself. Sound good? That's all I got for today's Daily Dose. I hope you have an amazing Sunday. More for me. Take care. God bless. And listen, if you enjoyed this message, again, the song is Michael W. Smith's Surrounded. This could be your worship. This could be your song. This could be like fighting your battles. Think of like the worship. They worship. Vikings, like I said, worshipped. They worshiped their gods, right? But they worshiped and they went to war. They battled hard. Like, it's going to be a fight, right? So what are you going to do? Are you going to choose to fight by yourself? Like, you're going to choose to go up against some of the demons and some of the enemy by yourself? Or are you going to surround yourself with brothers and sisters? Listen, I have a free group. It's called the Bulletproof Fit Christians Over 40 Facebook group. It's a free group, but it's a private group. So again, if you want me to send you the link, just hit Bulletproof in the messages and I'll shoot over the link to you. Facebook doesn't like when I share it on here. So if you want to be a part of our family, again, it's a free group. It's called the Bulletproof Fit Christians Over 40. I'm Mark Avage, your Bulletproof Christian Fitness mentor. Take care. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday.